Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing very well today. So today's video I am really excited to do because I don't talk about fragrance very often here on my channel, but today's video is all about my top fragrances. This has definitely been requested before, and even in my personal life, people ask me about my favorite fragrances. So I thought, you know what? Let's just do a video all about my favorite fragrances that I wear nonstop, that are permanent staples within my collection, and I'm constantly pulling them into my routine. So let's go ahead and get into it. I will have these products linked down below. Some of the links may be affiliate links, which means I do receive a small commission if you do choose to shop through the links. If you do choose to shop through the links, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. So let's go ahead and get into it. So let's go ahead and start with body sprays. I love body sprays. I feel like they're a quick and easy way just to kind of refresh your skin and feel really nice and like clean and smelling good, all of the things. This is a very, very recent love, and it's from Being Frenchy, which you can find this brand at Target. And this is the Unwind and Rest Lavender Cloud scent. This smells absolutely divine. I actually have a very funny story about this one. So my sister has on her Christmas list this set, or basically this scent from Being Frenchy. And she asked for like the bath bombs, the mist, the serum stick, all the things. Hopefully I'm not spoiling this, but basically I did pick up those items for her, and I had it in a Target bag for the longest time on my table, and every time I would walk by that table, I would smell this scent. And it was mainly the bath bombs. The bath bombs were very, very fragrant, and it smelled so good that I was like, you know what? I am so sick and tired of smelling this and it not being for me. Let me purchase the scent myself, and I did. So anyways, I'm so glad that I picked this one up. It smells so good. This is actually a scent that I spray on myself all the time. Like I catch myself walking around in my bedroom and like, ooh, I want to spray this, and I'll do it really quick and then I'll walk through it. Something about this fragrance mist though is that it can be a little bit like dense on you. So like when you spray it, it can kind of get sticky in that area. So what I do is I just spray the air and then I just walk through it. And that's been how I like applying it. This just smells so good. I love that it's lavender, but it still has a really nice, just like fresh and floral smell to it. And it's very nice and sweet as well. So this is definitely a staple, and I will for sure be using this time and time again. And then I have a favorite from Bath & Body Works, and this has been a favorite of mine for years. I don't know if I've ever finished a fragrance mist from Bath & Body Works, but this one has been very close. This is not the exact bottle, but I love At the Beach from Bath & Body Works so much. This has been a favorite of mine for years. I love the lotion, the shower gel. I also, of course, love the spray. The spray is probably my favorite thing. And I don't love a ton of scents from Bath & Body Works, but At the Beach has been a classic of mine for so long. This is one of my staple summer scents, and I just love that it smells like coconut, but it has more of like those like palmy and like nutty scents to it. It definitely smells salty as well. It's not too salty that it smells disgusting. Like this is definitely a really nice blend of sweetness and florals and saltiness, and this is just such a staple of mine that I always use during the summer. So wanted to mention this one because it is an all-time favorite of mine. I also really enjoy layering that one, so I'll go in with the lotion in the scent, and then I'll go in with that spray, and it's just wonderful. And then I have two scents from Sol de Janeiro that are my absolute favorites. The first favorite of mine is definitely the Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 40. This is the one with black amber plum and vanilla woods. This one is by far my favorite Sol de Janeiro scent. I mean, I guess besides this one, but this one is such a unique note, especially for Sol de Janeiro. I feel like Sol de Janeiro, they're always doing like more, like this is still florally, but I guess like more like gourmand florally type of scents. This one is definitely still florally. It's still gourmand, but because this has a little bit of like that vanilla mixed with the plum, I still feel like this smells different enough. Do you know what I'm saying? And I have loved this one for years, and you can see how much I have used of this one. I do love layering this one as well with the lotion, as well as, you know, spraying this on as well. And I love it so much. I think this is a really nice nighttime scent as well because of the plum and vanilla. I think it makes it a really nice, just kind of like intimate setting type of spray. So really enjoy this one, and I do feel like this one is personally very underrated from Sol de Janeiro. The other Sol de Janeiro scent that I love so much is the Cheirosa 48. I want to say this was Tan Lines a couple years ago, and then they released it and brought it back permanently, I believe, in the scent 48. Love this one. I noticed that I picked this one up this year and I was using this one non-stop. This one has notes of guava nectar, sunlit orchid, and pink musk. And this one really was my favorite over the summer. I felt like I was just constantly reapplying this one. I even at one point had it in my car because I would go for walks during the summer, and then I would just spray this on before my walk and after my walk just to kind of freshen up. And so this one is such a staple of mine, and I'm really glad that I picked this one up. I have other ones on my list as well because Sol de Janeiro is seriously such a favorite brand of mine, but these two from the brand are certainly favorites. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into actual perfumes. And I have one travel size here, and it is Fleur's Missing Person. This scent, I've actually finished an entire travel size before, and then I did go ahead. My director at work actually gave me this one, which is really nice of her. She likes it, but unfortunately she said that her husband didn't care for the scent, so she gifted this to me, which was so sweet of her. So anyways, I have this new in my collection, and Fleur is just so good. Honestly, it is such a beautiful skin scent. I also love that this is a scent that you can wear all year round. I feel like this is good for the spring as well as the summer, and then of course fall and winter. Maybe not so much summer, but I can definitely see this being okay for the spring. I love that this is, again, such a really nice skin scent, and anyone can wear it, which is really nice. So yes, this is one of my favorites. Like I said, I have finished the travel size before, and it is just one that I always just wear constantly, and I will always want to have this in my collection. Okay, and then we have another one. This was a recent discovery of mine. So Sniff, which is a brand you can find at Ulta, they have this scent called Coco Shimmy, and Coco Shimmy is a beautiful summer scent. So I actually purchased the Sniff Discovery set, and the shade or the scent Coco Shimmy was in the Discovery set, and I finished that pretty much all the way up. This smells so good. This is definitely very much of a sunscreen scent, but I do feel like it has a little bit of a banana notes to it in a way. I don't know, it's more of a sweet sunscreen. So it's still kind of salty. It's still definitely coconutty and sunscreeny, but I do feel like this is a little bit more sweet. And then of course it does have kind of that palm leaf kind of aroma, if you will. I am terrible at describing scents, but this one just smells so good. This was such a summer staple for sure. And I'm really glad to have this in the full size. I also love that Sniff, this full size is $60 or $65. That's still pricey, of course, but it's not as expensive as some others. So this one is definitely a favorite. If you love summer scents, I think you'll really enjoy this one. Another summer scent that I use constantly is this from Vacation. This is the basically the scent of their famous sunscreen. Honestly, this smells so good. And this one is one of those scents where it smells like sunscreen, but in the best way possible. And Vacation literally has banana and pool notes in their fragrances. So in their sunscreen, they have those notes as well as in the fragrance. And this is just so good. I do not recommend After Sun from them, but I do recommend this amazing classic from them for sure. It smells amazing, and I love layering as well with that one. So I'll go in with Vacation actual sunscreen, I'll put that all over my body, and then I'll go in with the perfume, and it's just so nice. One that I picked up this year, but I had smelt it before many times in Ulta. Every single time I would go to Ulta, I would smell this in store and just really wish that I had it. And that is Kylie Jenner Cosmic. I feel like some people had gotten this in PR and they were speaking really highly about it. And so whenever I would go into Ulta, I would spray it and I fell in love. I thought the scent was so beautiful. I also really love the bottle. I'm not sure why. I love that it's kind of like odd shaped. Like it doesn't really have a shape to it, but I love that it's easy to pick up because it has those indentions in the bottle. And then I also love the lid. But this one is definitely like it definitely has like some vanilla, but it's also very like, I don't know how to explain it. Like it's florally, but it also kind of gives gourmand as well. This one smells so good. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just very nice and like nighttime friendly, but also daytime friendly. Like this is just an all day, every day type of fragrance for me. And I love, again, that it's still very sweet. So it definitely has gourmands to it, but it also does have a little bit of those floral notes as well. So I really love this perfume. And again, every single time I was in Ulta, I would spray this and I loved it. So there's that one. And then this is definitely a classic of mine, Ariana Grande Cloud. You can see how much I have used of this perfume. This is so good. This is so good. Ugh, I love it. I think what it is about Cloud is it does smell a little bit weird at first, but then whenever it dries down, you definitely get that sweet kind of marshmallowy note dry down, and it's so nice. I love that throughout the day you can smell that marshmallowy note, and then I also love how long lasting Ariana Grande Cloud is. I feel like I will be just walking around at work, doing whatever, and then I'll just get whiffs of it throughout the day, and I'm pleasantly surprised at the fact that it's super long wearing. And then something that I really love as well is that I wear my clothes, like I get like 2 or 3 wears out of each time I wear something before I go in and like rewash it. And if I wear this perfume and I spray it on a shirt or a sweater or something, and then I go back in the next, you know, I don't know, 2 days or whatever and wear that shirt again, I'm like, wow, I can still smell this perfume on that shirt. It's crazy. So love Ariana Grande Cloud, and I highly recommend this one. I know that sometimes this can give a little bit of like a juvenile smell, especially because I do feel like a lot of younger people do wear this perfume. However, I still think that it's really nice and beautiful, even for, you know, adults, if you will. But love Ariana Grande Cloud so much. It's one of my favorites. However, my top favorite of all time, and I have to be very just like conscientious of how much I use of this because I'm quickly running low, is the Maison, what is this? I cannot pronounce that, but Maison Francis, I believe. But basically this is Baccarat Rouge 540. I love this perfume so much. This is such a classic to me, and I don't have that much left. I only bought like the 1.2 fluid ounce because this is a very pricey perfume. I did get this for my 5-year wedding anniversary, so it's not like I'm just like throwing around money and purchasing something so expensive. This was definitely a gift that I begged my husband for, and I'm so happy with this perfume. This smells so good. Like it is like Ariana Grande Cloud, but this one definitely is a little bit more elevated. It's definitely a little bit more elegant. It just smells so good. And the compliments that I have received from this one, they're just completely limitless and ongoing. And again, same thing with Cloud as far as like longevity. This one also wears really well throughout the day. Also, I have this one cardigan that I wear all the time to work because it is literally like the perfect cardigan that is perfect for layering, and it goes with so many different outfits because it's a really nice like ivory cream color. And I will wear this perfume, and then again, I go in like days later to a week later and I can still smell this perfume on the sleeves of that cardigan. Like it is insane. And so every time I get a whiff of it, I'm just so happy, and it's just such a good one. It's beautiful. It really is. It's so pretty. And this is such a nice gift for someone because this is such a beautiful scent, and I guarantee you they're probably gonna like it. I would recommend this for maybe your significant other. Again, maybe it's like a wedding anniversary or just you're celebrating an anniversary in general. Maybe, you know, someone is graduating with like their bachelor's or master's. Honestly, this would be a really nice like doctoral gift because again, this is such an elegant scent. So yes, I love this so much. This is the top of the line for me. And again, I'm very weary of how much I use that one because I am quickly running out, and that's going to be very expensive to repurchase. But anyways, those are my top fragrances. I'm sorry I struggled a little bit. I honestly probably should have looked up the notes for everything. I apologize. But I hope this was fun for you to watch. Let me know if some of these were your top favorite fragrances as well. I feel like a lot of the ones that I mentioned are very popular. I tend to love what most people love, which is kind of nice, but also not so nice because things like hand sell out. But regardless, I am such a gourmand lover. I love sweet scents, and of course when it comes to summer, I love coconut scents and like sunscreen scents. Love all of those things. But again, let me know your favorites down below. I would love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of my YouTube channel family here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will go ahead and see you in my next video. Bye.